I'm not on there yet. KDrama Clubhouse. We are the K3. I'm Jen.
I'm Marisa, and you guys, welcome. Happy Friday.
So exciting. If you are new and you're just hanging out, this is the KDrama Clubhouse, where we as K-drama fans just like to talk about what's going on in the K-drama world. And the reason that we are here today is the Baeksang Awards 2021. The nominees just came out. Was it Sunday, Marisa? I think it was just Sunday. So Monday in Korea, yeah. But it was Sunday night here in LA. And so we are here to discuss our thoughts, our dreams, our wishes, the snubs, what happened. We're going to walk through all of them. So while we just kind of get everybody into the, chat, everybody's kind of chatting in the chat function over there. Let us know where you guys are from. We're usually on a Sunday at 11 o'clock. So we're seeing a few new names. Let us know. So, hi.
Yeah. So just remember, this is all for fun. These are our K-drama thoughts. We want you to share. Hi, Marianne. Mabuhay. So we want you to share your K-drama thoughts too, along with my cat.
Yes. Oh, thanks, Art.
Yeah. And the other thing is, we're Westerners. So I was just like looking back on our Baeksang from this show that we did last year. Hey. Hi from New Zealand. Welcome. Yeah. So glad to see you. But yeah, there's cultural components to how the winners are chosen that we don't always, kind of understand, we got a couple Canadians.
Yeah, nice.
Jocelyn is here.
Excellent. So, Great. So now, Marisa, just because I know that last year when we did this, like you said, the cultural thing. So just to kind of give everyone a quick overview of what the Baeksang was, who exactly, which awards could we equate it to here in the States? Which one did we equate it to here?
Well, these are the most prestigious awards.
Right.
And they do film, theater, and television.
Right.
So you could say it's the Emmys and the Oscars and the Tonys.
So is it like the EGOT of award shows?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So except for the Grammys.
Except for the Grammys. All right. So just the EOT. The EOT of award shows.
That's right.
Oh, hey, Janet. Oh, we're sorry you can't make it, but I'm glad that you could make it today. It's so good to see you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just a good piece of information to know. And then I think we talked about this last year, but just to kind of as a refresher, who does the actual voting for this? Is it like an academy body like it is here for the Oscars? No.
In fact, so this is what I've read. That there's a committee of 40 who choose the nominees. So those are critics. Those are experts in their field. Like you don't have theater people voting for TV shows, but you have experts in their field. And then the actual voting committee who decides on the awards, it's like 7 people or something. And they're all professors or cultural foundation directors.
Right. I remember discussed that. I remember when we discussed that last year. It was wildly fascinating that it comes down to like 7 people's vote. So it's very interesting, right?
Yeah.
So
it's really different. Yeah.
It's really, really different. And I mean, I think just looking at what the nominees are, you can kind of sense the difference. I think a lot of it has to do with what was there's a popularity aspect to it, I think. It's not just prestige shows. There seems to be like a ratings kind of a thing to some of these nominees. If I've understood the way it kind of happens as well.
I think it was really apparent last year when you had Crash Landing on You, which was a huge show globally, and we all fell in love with it. But the really big winner was When the Camellia Blooms, which culturally resonated in Korea in a way that it didn't probably with those of us who are foreigners. So, it was just a little more apparent last year. This year, there's a lot of shows nominated.
There's a lot of shows. All right, you guys.
And yet,
it's a really interesting mix. I'm really kind of excited to dive into this. So let's go ahead and get started, right? So, all right, you guys, are we ready to do this? So let's get started. We're gonna start from our new categories. So, and let's just describe, because I'm really bad at this, Marisa, and you're much better at describing this than I am. What exactly does a new actor or actress mean in this category? Because every year I am flummoxed as to how some of these actors are called new, but that's not what it means.
It's not what it means. This is not a rookie category. What it means is they are new to the Baeksang Awards. So this is their first nomination by the Baeksangs. They've never been nominated before. They're brand new, hence the new category.
Hence the new category. Yes. Okay, thank you. I keep trying to remember that, and every year I'm like, what is happening right now? Got it, SG Wordy. We are probably not going to dive too much into the Spoilerville, but it's definitely probably a safer bet for sure. It's probably just to stay away from them. Yes. All right. Yes. Yes. So thank you, Marisa, because every year I'm always like rage tweeting you how this person is called new, and every year you're like, Jen, it just means it's the first time they're nominated. I'm like, right. Yeah. I've forgotten. Yes, again.
Yeah, we didn't know this. Someone explained it to us last year because we were like, why is John Mi-do like in the new category? She's not a new actress. It was like, oh, she's new to the Baeksang. So, so yeah, there we go.
All right. So with that being said, let's get this show started. All right, you guys. First up, Best New Actresses. And the nominees are... Dun, dun, dun. We have Kim Yeon-soo in The Penthouse. We have Park Gyu-young from Sweet Home. Park Joo-hyun from Extracurricular. Lee Joo-young from Times. And Chae Sung-eun from Beyond Evil.
So
there's a lot there. There's a lot to grab onto. What do you think, Marisa?
Well, so there's always a difference between who I like who I think should win, and who I think is actually going to be the winner. Okay. So I don't know what you guys think. I really like Lee Joo-young, but I think from Times, but I did not like the show. Right. I'm thinking that Park Joo-hyun from Extracurricular might win this.
Yes. I think also because she has, I think it's a battle. My personal opinion, it's a battle between Park Joo-hyun from Extracurricular and Park Gyu-young from Sweet Home, because they both had two big shows. Because Park Joo-hyun is also in Mouse right now, and Park Gyu-young was also in It's Okay to Not Be Okay. So I feel that's where the battle is going. I'm just not sure which side I fall on. Didn't watch any of these right now. Oh, okay. So Jill is like Park Joo-hyun. Okay. Yeah. She was amazing in that.
She really was.
Oh, so, Marion is Kim Hyun-soo. Yep. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah.
I think so too.
So again, and here's the other thing, you guys. We are not saying we watched all of these shows. I did not watch The Penthouse, so Park Hyun-soo might have given the most amazing performance ever. We didn't see it. So let us know, right? Sweet Home and Extracurricular. Yeah. What's that?
Yeah, you guys should know we didn't watch Penthouse.
Yeah. Did not watch Penthouse. Yeah.
I mean, we've heard things about it, and we've kind of heard certain names float to the top, but yeah.
Right. Yeah. That shows... For all the stressed out shows that we watch, Marisa, that show, 20 minutes in, and I was like mainlining CBD because I was having an anxiety attack. It was ridiculous. Yeah.
Yes, it really just hit in a place that I could not go any further.
Right. Oh my God. I was just like, I can't. No. Okay.
But Marion, maybe.
Okay. That's good to know. Yeah. It's good to know. So, all right. So these are, anyone else? Wait, I agree. Penthouse should win. Okay. Jocelyn is also going with the Penthouse on that one. Times, Penthouse. Oh, really?
There was 30%.
That's huge.
Wow. Yeah, it is. Yeah. That is correct, Jill. The scandal was with Time. But this show, Times, I dropped it. It was really confusing. I always like Lee Joo-young. I think she's super talented, but I don't think this show was really the one for her.
All right.
To win.
Okay. So it sounds like we've got kind of a toss-up between Extracurricular, Sweet Home, and Penthouse. Those seem to be the ones where so it's kind of I'll be happy with any of them. Be good. All right. Yeah. Moving on. Next up.
Okay. Best New Actor. Yes. Oh. And the nominees are Kim Young-dae from The Penthouse, Nan-woo from River Where the Moon Rises, Nam Yoon-soo from Extracurricular, Sung Kang from Sweet Home, and Lee Do-hyun from 18 Again. There's some popular young men in this category.
I feel like this category is competitive. Like there's some fierce competition in this category. I could almost, other than Penthouse, I've seen every single one of these guys in a show, even if it wasn't the show that they're nominated for.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got a now. Okay, Kim Young-dae or Sung Kang. Okay, Caitlin. Yep. Yeah. All right. Clear winner. Clear winner. Okay. I have heard a lot of amazing things about Lee Do-hyun for sure, and that performance in 18 again. So he does seem to be a crowd favorite for sure.
Yeah, but I'm wondering about Nanwoo because he stepped in, and you know, if this is about the craft of making dramas, then he did what is a really tough spot for an actor, and he came in and he completely like shifted that show, and he took on a lot very quickly. So and it's a great story. So you know, there is a lot. I think from a not political is the wrong word, from a feel good story, from a PR standpoint, Nanu winning it is like kind of the cherry on top of the, you know, like scandal cake for him to like you said, step in, save the show. It starts to do really, you know, that kind of a thing. So I'm sorry, Filipinos are raving whose performance, Marion? Are we still talking? Are you saying Lee Do-hyun? Lee Do-hyun, yeah. So yeah, I keep hearing about him in 18 again. So yeah, he's got. So I guess I need to watch that show. Right? From a popularity standpoint, he seems to be the one to beat, I think. So that's kind of interesting to me, for sure. Yeah. All right, so let's just take a quick vote here, guys. All right, who's everybody voting for them? If you were one of the 7 votes, who are you voting for? We should have done this for Best New Actress as well. So let's back up and do it real quick for the Best New Actress. Let's see what everybody's got. Let's see. If I had to vote, Marisa, I think I would go with. I gotta go with Park Gyu Young from Sweet Home. She was amazing in Sweet Home, and she was so different from her "It's Okay to Not Be Okay" character. They were 2 totally different characters, and I think that's why I would give it to her. All right, what do we got? We got Song Kang. USA doesn't have access to 18 again. We got Song Kang. We got Nam Yoon. Oh, we're just sticking with the boys. Okay, let's just stick with the boys then. So. Who would you go with, Marisa? For Best New Actor? Yeah. Oh man, it's hard. This one was really hard for me. We got a Kim Hyun-soo. Okay, we got a Penthouse for the Best New Actress. Sweet Home for both male and female. All right, Caitlin. Yep, I'm with you on that. This is hard because there's so much buzz about Lee Do-hyun for 18 again. Yeah. I don't know. I think they might give it to Nanwoo. Okay. Who would you vote for, though? That's my question. Who would I vote for? Yeah, Lee Do-hyun. Holly's got Lee Do-hyun. Oh man, I kind of like Song Kang from Sweet Home. Yeah, it's really Denise. It's so hard. It's so this tough. One's hard. This one's really hard. I, from a soft spot, want to give it to Nanu, but I have to go with you. I think the performance that Song Kang gave in extracurricular was not extracurricular. In Sweet Home was really good. Yeah. So I think if I was voting, I think he might get my vote. All right. Exactly, Janet. Do we have time to binge all the nominees before they show the show? Yes, you do. If you don't sleep. It's, exactly. When is it? It's May. It's in May. So yeah, it's in May. Yeah, right, it is really so hard. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. He did. It was okay. All right. So let's keep moving on, you guys, because oh boy, we got some categories. Next up, Best Supporting Actress, and the nominees are. Park Ha-sun for Birth Care Center. Shin Eun-kyung for The Penthouse. Yeon Hae-ran for The Uncanny Counter. Jang Young-nam for It's Okay to Not Be Okay. And Cha Chung-hwa for Mr. Queen. Whoa. I know, this is another tough one. All right. Oof. Okay. This is hard, you guys. I don't know. We know who Jen's voting for. We do? I don't even know who Jen's voting for. I mean, I'm torn. I think if I had to make a choice, it would be Cha Chung-hwa
from Mr. Queen. That would be
mine. Oh, really?
I think so. Because it was such, I just thought it had just a lot of things going on to it. And I loved the script. And I thought that it was an overall, that probably would be it. But I love Jung Young Nam, but I just feel like she got I don't know why they waited till like episode 14 to bring her out in that. Yeah. Yes, Marion. And I think maybe maybe it's the comedy that calls to me. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah. I think that Yum Hae-ran from The Uncanny Counter is could take it. But I was really surprised and pleased to see Birth Care Center get a couple of nominations. And I was actually on the Clubhouse app last night talking to a bunch of people about the Baeksangs, and we were saying how Park Ha-sun might be the dark horse in this one. And I totally agree with that. I'm so on board for that. I think that's a possibility.
Okay. So, I didn't. It's Uncanny Encounter lady for me. I forgot her name. Yeah, that would be Yum Hae-ran. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like those for me, because I didn't watch Birth Care Center or Penthouse, but the Uncanny Encounter, It's Okay to, I'm sorry, Yum Hae-ran from Uncanny Encounter, Jang Young Nam from It's Okay to Not Be Okay, and Cha Chang-hwa, like from Mr. Queen, like I love all three of them. It's a really hard choice. It's a really hard choice.
Lady Choi, I think she's definitely, I think Yum Hae-ran and Cha Chang-hwa have a really good shot, like both of them. And they're kind of very similar in that these are really strong characters. They're both really great character actresses. I think Jang Young Nam, this is not the role that's going to win it for her. I agree. I agree on that. I mean, she was amazing, but she always is.
She always is. Right. Exactly. Yeah. Like, and you really didn't get to see what she's so good at until like, it was for me personally, it was what's the word I'm looking for? It was an uneven performance, not because of her, but because of the script. And so I feel like that's why I would go. I felt from just a fuller idea for sure. Lady Chae is
maybe definitely a tie for us.
Yeah,
but exactly. If it's only 7 people voting, there's not ever. I guess it could be a tie if it's 5. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Court Lady Chae.
Right. It does look like here in the Clubhouse, Lady Chae's got our vote, right? Because she was just her going into the bamboo forest and screaming and then falling in love with the chef, and I just loved her so much. Right? Yes, SG Wordy for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Holly. I'm a little nervous about that. I'm fingers crossed that they don't hold it against people who had nothing to do with any of that, right? Yeah. Okay. So again, Birth Care Center, her scene in Birth Care Center was emotional. All right.
Yes. And I have to say, if you're going to look at this, I mean, Park Ha-sun's character went through a lot of different emotions, and she was it wasn't a melodramatic role, and the show was a comedy, but it had some really sensitive moments. And culturally, for them to have done this entire show about women and going through birth and what it means to become a new mother, I was really amazed. And like, that's why I think she just might take it.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So it's, again, I think for me, it always, I always want the I want the comedy to win it, and the comedy so rarely wins. So maybe that's why I'm so attached to Cha Chang-hwa's one. All right.
Okay. Yeah. So next up, we have Best Supporting Actor.
Oh, this one.
And the nominees. Oh my God. Kim Sun-ho from Startup. Kim Ji-yoon from Flower of Evil. Oh Jung-se from It's Okay to Not Be Okay. Lee Hee-jun from Mouse. And Chae Dae-eun from Beyond Evil.
How do you choose, Marisa?
Well, Oh Jung-se won last year.
He did.
So,
but
I think that
his performance was so good in this. I mean, that's I will say that his performance there was extraordinary.
Right? So that makes things really difficult because it was the powerhouse supporting actor performance, but he just won it last year. So I don't know enough history about Baeksangs. Yeah. If it's common for actors to be nominated again. I mean, we all know they do like a lot of shows in a season.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
I have to say, if I was voting, my vote would totally go to Chae Dae-hoon because he was so good in Beyond Evil. He also was in Flower of Evil, and I loved him there. And he was in Do You Like Brahms? And he also was in Crash Landing on You. So he's so unbelievably talented and I thought his performance as Park Jung-jae, he for me, hands down, should be who wins. Personally, and I've seen all of these shows, but I feel like it is Oh Jung-se's to lose personally.
So here's the thing: Kim Ji-yoon from Flower of Evil, is a very popular actor in Korea. He does a lot of family dramas. So this character, completely different from who he usually plays, and he definitely had an impact in a really strong show. So I think he's got a really good shot at winning this.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't know about his popularity that much, but yeah, I mean, it wasn't that I didn't love his performance. I thought it was great, but in my heart, Chae Dae-hoon is who I would give it to for sure. As much as, and you guys all know how much I love Kim Ji-hoon. Like,
that's right.
So for Chae Dae-hoon to kind of come and take over, it's big.
Yes, Nora K. The hottest killer ever.
Ever. Seriously,
well,
the gif of him pulling his hair back into a man bun is like that's where I got the picture. I'm like, I could just like watch it on repeat because it's just his hair is his hair should win an award is basically what I'm saying. If they had best villain hair, hands down.
I'm so happy that he didn't cut it. Like he still has it for what is this show coming up? I
think it's called Money Heist.
Money Heist, yes.
Yeah, no Marco, no
Marco.
None.
No Marco.
None. Right, Marky? Yeah. It is, I will say this. Listen, his hair is luscious and I love it. It is going to get a tad too long. It's time to maybe trim it up. It's kind of like me right now. You guys, I think you guys are going to see me over the weekend. It's going to be like, I'm going to like get the super shortcut. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, Holly? I think, and Marion too. I think there's something there. But let's talk about Kim Sun-ho for a second.
Let's.
He's not going to win. However,
seriously, if he does, and I mean this with the utmost respect, if he does win, I kind of feel bad for him because I think even he knows that his nomination does not measure up against everybody else's performances. I mean,
so if we look at last year, like this year's year, I really super paid attention to things because last year, everyone was going crazy for Hyunbin and Son Ye-jin. And I was like, are they going to win in these acting categories? How can you deny the popularity of these two actors and also the popularity of the show? So what happened? They won the TikTok Popularity Awards. And that, I think, is where Kim Sun-ho is going to get an award. Or last year, they gave the Harper's Bazaar fashion icon to Soji Hae.
Right.
So, it's essentially like a miscongeniality award. He's going to get something.
He's going to get something for sure. But I think if he somehow manages to get the best supporting actor, I'm going to be really disappointed because as much as we love him and his performance in Startup was very enjoyable, I don't feel like it was to the same level. I just don't feel like there was you guys know what I'm trying to say. Like, I just don't think it's the same level. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there wasn't a lot of reaching or a lot of acting happening in that role.
And Startup was a popular show, a populist show, in the way that like Penthouse is a populist show. And they're nominated, but are they going to be the ones? Was he the best at his craft in this category?
Exactly. This one is definitely more about craft. Marco, can you put Marion's?
Yeah, what Marion's? Yeah,
Baeksang is not a popularity contest. Exactly. So So I feel like, but I mean, I'm always nervous about that, even here in the States. It's just like, oh God, who's gonna? You're just kind of like, you need me to elaborate.
Hence the TikTok Popularity Awards.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Nora, the trailer of Penthouse gave me anxiety. Seriously, it was just, I was 20 minutes in and I like messaged Marisa and I'm like, I cannot.
Oh, Janet, he's got some good shows coming up. So yeah,
absolutely. I
just
by no means do. Yeah, I just don't think he's not startup. No.
Yeah, not startup.
No.
All
right.
All right.
That's so fun. Oh my God, you guys, this is so much fun. I'm so glad we're doing it this way. Are you guys having fun? Because we're having a really good time. It's so much fun to do it this way.
And so's my sleeping cat.
Aw, is Sixer sleeping now? Aw, so cute. I love Sixers. All right, next up, we have the Best Actress Award. The nominees are Kim So-hyun for The Penthouse. Kim So-hyun. Wait, I pronounced their names wrong. I apologize. The river where the river meets the moon. So Yi-ji from It's Okay Not Be Okay. Shin Hae-sun for Mr. Queen. And Ji-won for Birth Care Center. Well, that was a disaster in naming things. So let me try that again without panicking. Okay. So it's Kim So-yeon and Kim So-hyun. So that's their names. Penthouse and The River Where the Moon Rises. For me personally, hands down, Shin Hae-sun, full stop. That's who I think personally. This is the only category I can honestly say that about.
Me too. However, Penthouse, from what I understand, startup. From what I understand, Kim So-yeon from The Penthouse turned in a stellar performance. So I think this might be one of those ones where I think Shin Hae-sun deserves it, but because I didn't watch Penthouse and because I'm not really fully understanding the Penthouse effect in South Korea, I'm really not sure about this category.
Absolutely. I'm not saying she will win. Because I didn't watch Penthouse, and Penthouse is doing just like you said, like it's just a juggernaut show. But yeah, I just thought the performance that Shin Hae-sun gave was just so, it had everything for me personally.
Yeah.
Okay, what was that, Marion? A big fan of Shin Hae-sun, but Kim So-yeon's performance is spectacular. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
There's who we choose, and there's what we think might happen. I don't know.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Narky, it's Shin Hae-sun or So-ye-ji. I just again, you got the comedy, you had the drama, you had the tragedy with Shin Hae-sun. Like, I was really into it. I will say this is where one of my first snubs comes in. How does Moon Chae-won not get a nomination?
Yes, thank you for bringing that up.
How does that happen? And listen, Kim So-hyun is doing a great job in River Where the Moon Rises, but over Moon Chae-won?
I'm really surprised. Really surprised because Moon Chae-won and Lee Joon-gi elevated that show to this whole other level, and he couldn't do it alone. No. He needed Moon Chae-won. Yeah. So I'm really surprised and really kind of bummed that she didn't get a nod for this one.
And I really felt like it wasn't. I think a lot of times, like, they were such a partnership in that show that's why I think, kind of what you said, they both elevated it, but their partnership is what made the show so good, right?
Yeah.
Like, and so the fact that she was left out, I'm kind of like, come on.
Yeah, that was definitely a bummer too. And, I'm surprised Ji-won got it for Birth Care Center. I mean, it was a solid performance, but, Yeah,
I know. That one I didn't watch. So you did watch. That's right. So
I did watch it. She was really good. Yeah. She was really good. But yeah, Kim So-yeon for River Where the Moon Rises. That's really interesting.
Yeah. I think Moon Chae-won is a little underrated because she really is. She definitely has a quiet intensity about her, which I think people overlook. Yeah. So maybe that's what it was. Maybe because it wasn't big and flashy, but it was just so good. Right. Yeah. What was that? Jo Byung-gu also for Best Actors. Yeah, and that's another snub. But again, I feel really bad for him. I do think some scandals just got in the way of some of these categories and what's going to happen with some actual winners.
Yeah, he was definitely definitely a scandal related.
For sure. Yeah,
I think so.
Because he He was like popping and up and coming, and it was all going to happen. And then it just kind of, oh, Marco, your Sisyphus love is on Twitter. That's when then. Right, Holly? Like, yeah, I mean, it's not that I'm disliking Kim So-hyun. I want to make sure I pronounce that correctly. It's just that Moon Jae-won was just, she was amazing. And I loved her.
She was amazing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So moving on to Best Actor.
Oof. All right. This one.
Okay.
This is where we start getting into it. All right, let's do it.
People. Here are the nominees. No Marco, no Nada.
No Nada.
As much as we loved Into the Ring.
Right.
But the nominees for Best Actor are...
There we go.
Kim Soo-hyun from It's Okay to Not Be Okay. Song Joong-ki from Vincenzo. Shin Ha-kyung for Beyond Evil. Ki-joon for The Penthouse. And Yeo JinGoo for Flower of Evil. Whoa. Oh, the evils.
The evil. It's a battle of evil. Where do we go with this? It's a tough one.
Here's my theory.
We all know.
Here's my theory.
Okay, yes, go.
Yeo JinGoo wins it for Flower of Evil, and Shin Ha-kyung takes the Daesung.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah. I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
I'm putting it out there.
All right. I can live with that. I can totally live with that.
Yeah. I think Yeo JinGoo can't be denied.
You cannot. This was, and I know that I'm so late to the Yeo JinGoo party. I get it. Totally get it. Because I just couldn't, I really had to, and I even went back and tried to watch some of his other ones, but this performance was so nuanced, and usually he's not, God bless, I mean, no disrespect, he's not the most nuanced actor usually. It's action, or it's, he dives in, it's the, lawless lawyer. It's, the tortured, sword fighter. It's like, it's not like, but this one, like Flower of Evil had like everything. He was still, he was manic. He was, murderous. He was, he was so good. You're right. If he's denied, I'll cry. I'll cry.
I know. Which leaves us Shin Ha-kyung, because again, Beyond Evil, it was transcendent, his performance. Yes. Explain the Daesung. The Daesung is the grand prize. From what I believe you have to be nominated, but you can be elevated into the grand prize. So last year, the drama where the Camellia Blooms won. The year before was Kim Hae-ja, who won for Radiant.
Yes. And remember, and that was one of the things where we were like, how does she not win? Because this is before we actually understood how it worked. We're like, how does she not win Best Actress? Like, what is happening? Like, what world does she not get an award? And then she won the Daesung.
Yeah, the Daesung. So that's the big grand prize. And it, I think that's where it's heading this year. I don't think there is a drama that will take it. I don't think there is an actress who will take it.
No.
I might have thought.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to get to this once we're talking about that. It's just, you are not the worst for not wanting to do the Shin Ha-kyung. Totally get it. His style is a little bit. I think that's the only reason. This is my one caveat about Shin Ha-kyung's performance. I feel like it's the same performance he gives in every role. I feel like there's always shades of this type of. This is what he does in almost every role, right? Mm-hmm. Which is why I would like to see Yeo JinGoo get at least take the Best Actor award, because I feel like it was such a different performance. Where I can kind of see that SG wordy where it's just not working for you, because I feel like we've seen it a few times. I mean, I still think he's very good. And this is where my next snub comes that bums me out is I personally think SG wordy, Yeo JinGoo deserved the nomination over Shin Ha-kyung. And that might be a scandalous thing to say, but I thought that Yeo JinGoo's performance was amazing.
Yeah, there's something else at work here. And I think we're not clued in. Were you and I talking about this earlier? That you can't have two best actors from the same show?
Someone was saying that on Twitter. So yeah, we were having that conversation. So I think theory is seniority. Exactly. So I think that was the case with Beyond Evil. And so it's thank you, SP Word. So it's just I think that's the only thing that kind of that would be where I would fall on that. Yeah. Yeo JinGoo was
that's definitely our second biggest snub. Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Trot got the Daesang last year. Now, here's a question for you guys because I'm not sure. Is the Daesang, is that for everything, or I think each category gets their own. Like there's a drama.
There's a drama. There's a film. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So a variety show could get the Daesang.
Mr. Trot, no, Camellia won it last year.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel like each category has their own best of award, right?
Oh, I see. Mr. Trot was a film. Is that right? Is that the deal?
I thought that was a variety show.
I thought Parasite won the Daesang.
Right. Yeah. So I feel like each one has their own. Yeah. Okay. Sky Castle, Women and Dignity, etc. Sandy, I'm not sure what in the past there's been more than one. Oh, all right. So I don't know why.
You're right. You're right.
So now I'm just really mad then.
Where is he?
Where is he? Yeah. Because let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be honest. Song Joong Ki for Vincenzo over Yeo JinGoo for Beyond Evil? No. That's just me. I'm just saying. Okay, Jim on the deck saying, okay.
But that's the MBC. I think the Baeksang treats it differently because the word Daesang, it definitely comes up in other award shows, but I think the Baeksang Awards treats it differently than like the MBC Awards, which only gives awards to its own shows. So, yeah. Okay.
Now, Jill, we're also hearing, and you guys can correct us if we're wrong, like Sandy did about the nominees, which now I'm just really angry about Yeo JinGoo. We have heard that you cannot win the Daesang if you've not been at least nominated. Like you have to be nominated to win, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Did Yeo JinGoo get nominated for the Crown Clown?
He did.
Oh, he did.
He did. Yeah. Based on I love insider reports. Mr. Trot and Kim Hee are contenders for last say. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Nice.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Do they tell you that beforehand? I don't think so. I think that came out after the fact. So, that they were the
So So I am I'm all aboard the Lee Joon-gi train. You can't win your category and win. Right. Now that I knew. You can't win both.
Right.
You can only win one or the other.
Right.
So so I'll totally take an Lee Joon-gi Daesang award as well. Yeah. I'll totally take that. So if Shin Ha-kyung takes the best actor, I'm hoping that it's Lee Joon-gi's. Because his performance in Flower of Evil to me was just my favorite of last year. Yeah. It's also on the Wikipedia page. What is, Jill? I don't know.
The three contenders for the Daesang were Mr. Trot, Camellia, and Kim Hee. But Marion was confirming that information was not released until after the award show.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. I feel like after the fact, we learned a lot about what was the inner discussions like that. Yeah. So what about you guys? Okay. So who are you guys in for best actor? Is it just, are we all Lee Joon-gi, or are we just like,
I think we're all Yeo JinGoo Reiji.
Yeah, well, I definitely Yeo JinGoo Reiji for sure, right? Yeah, because if it was Yeo JinGoo against Lee Joon-gi, I might be like,
ooh,
yikes, right?
That would be tough.
Yeah, but I'm willing to, Yeah.
So you guys are
okay. Lee Joon-gi, Yeo JinGoo, yeah. Lee Joon-gi.
We're all feeling it here.
Yeah. All right, Lee Joon-gi. Well, we applaud you. Hopefully, when you take an award, we feel like you're going to win something.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed. Yes.
Hey, I guess we should look up when the actual awards are airing. The
Right?
thing is that they drop at like 2 or 3 a.m. or something like that. So it takes a while to get a version with English subtitles. So
yes, absolutely. So hang on, I've got something up here. Oh, the will be broadcast live May 13th.
Okay.
So that's like in 3 weeks.
3
weeks.
Yeah. Is it?
I think so. I've lost all track of time. What is time? Time.
I don't know.
Time is a flat circle. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeo JinGoo, right, Snork? Yeah, Marco. Your love for Sisyphus makes no sense.
Cho Sung-woo won. Yeah, Sisyphus. Cho Sung-woo won the Daesang for Stranger.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
He's already got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. And the final category, Best Drama. And the nominees are Beyond Evil, JTBC. It's Okay to Not Be Okay, TVN. Flower of Evil, TVN. My Unfamiliar Family, TVN. Extracurricular, Netflix.
Wow, cable's killing it, huh?
Right? Crushed it.
Yeah.
I have to ask, how did Unfamiliar Family sneak in there? And extracurricular? Extracurricular at least had a couple of nominees with the new actor and actress. I mean, loved Unfamiliar Family. Thought it was a spectacular drama. I want to know the political shenanigans that occurred to get that nomination.
I think it might win.
Really?
I think it might win.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. Because
please do.
Dina Hartz, again, I was on the Clubhouse app last night, and Dina Hartz brought this up. Dear My Friends took the best drama a few years ago. I think in the Goblin, same year as Goblin. Goblin took the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We know Korea loves its family dramas, and this was a family drama without it being a weekend show. And I think that there are some very well-revered actors in this. Han Ye-ri, obviously, who's in Minari.
Right, absolutely.
All over the Oscars this year. And so I think it's that ensemble piece that I suspect this committee of 7 really likes. The fact that it came in, as you pointed out, with no other nominations. There's a reason why it's in this category, and I think it could take it.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, the fact that it's even there tells me that it's the dark horse of the category for sure. Yeah. And I loved it. I thought it was spectacular. I'm just really intrigued by the fact that it didn't get any acting nominations, like not even one for the parents, which I thought the two parents whose names I do not have in front of me, and I apologize, gave spectacular performances of a marriage falling apart and then them finding themselves. I mean, it was a beautiful story and I loved it. And the fact that they weren't even nominated in the acting category is why I'm like, it's very interesting to me.
Yeah. I think they really consider it an ensemble piece, and that there wasn't one actor who stood out, but that the entire cast, you know, just brought it for the show. So yeah. Which of course means, what do we do with Beyond Evil and Flower of Evil? What's our favorite shows?
No, right, exactly. So what do you do with that? So I mean, it's a tough call.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It bums me out a lot because, which I guess is why
Marion thinks it's Beyond Evil's to lose. I think. Now that Marisa has said this about My Unfamiliar Family, I think it's a battle between Beyond Evil and My Unfamiliar Family.
Here's the thing. We know that NBC has their own award show and SBS, but TVN does not. And JTBC does not. And Netflix does not. So these other shows that we loved are not going to get love from their own networks. I suppose the Asia Awards is possible, but yeah. What was the question? Which one got the highest
rating? I don't know. I mean, I know that My Unfamiliar Family did well, but these are all cable shows. So cable shows are always smaller in ratings usually.
Yeah, and Netflix doesn't have ratings because they have subscribers.
Right. Yeah. So
good question though, because that
really
would,
good question.
Mhm.
So yeah, all right. So let's take a vote. What are you guys voting for? Marisa, what are you voting for?
My Unfamiliar Family. Or no, who I think is going to win, or who I. Oh my goodness!
Oh my God,
Elise Acosta. Thank you
so much. We
That's
really
a lot of
appreciate
pesos.
That's right. It is. Thank you.
Salama. Thank you.
Really appreciate that. Yeah. Oh. Just so you guys know that she's gave us a super sticker, which sends money to our channel to support our channel, and we've got some big things planned. And that's where all that money's going. We got a website, we got the live shows, we got all sorts of good fun stuff. It's very fun.
Yes.
So thank you very much to that.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes.
Okay, Holly's going for Flower of Evil. All right. Penthouse was not nominated, which I find fascinating, considering all the acting noms.
Yeah. You know, I think in terms of our evils, I think Beyond Evil edges out Flower of Evil as a complete drama. The writing, the directing, the acting. I think there was something just a little bit elevated about Beyond Evil.
Yeah, as much as it pains me to say, I have to agree with you on that. So, like, if in a perfect world, it would be for me, Yeo JinGoo, Beyond Evil, as the 1-2 punch there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my heart. I mean, I love Flower of Evil, and I say this, and it pains me to say this, but I think because Flower of Evil was at the end of the day kind of a dark romance. And not really the thriller. Oh, Noriki, thank you so much. Really
thank you.
Thank you. And not the thriller or that type of. I think because it's that in that genre, I think that's what, from a prestige aspect, bumps Beyond Evil. Will I rewatch Beyond Evil? No. Have I rewatched Flower of Evil? Multiple times. Two totally different ideas. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if we're going, like, how many times I've rewatched something, Flower of Evil wins all day long.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Penthouse is a makjang. Yeah. So it seems like Baeksang did not like makjang. Okay, right?
I think you're right on that.
Yeah, I think you're right about that for sure.
Directing and screenplay.
Yes.
Yes.
Did not. I apologize. We do not have a nominees package for this. My apologies.
No, but for screenplay, again, Beyond Evil, My Unfamiliar Family, Flower of Evil, It's Okay to Not Be Okay, and Record of Youth.
Record of Youth? What? Fascinating.
Yes, very fascinating, especially with that ending. Y'all, I didn't even watch it, but I saw that ending, and I'm sure you all have thoughts if you saw that show.
Yeah, right?
This one is tricky. Again, Beyond Evil, My Unfamiliar Family. So good point, Marion. That's maybe how the love gets spread. Like one takes the best drama and one takes the best screenplay or best writer.
As we've said numerous times in our KDrama Clubhouse on Sunday with our weekly watch list, the fact that I think one of the things we saw on Twitter is that all the writing nominees are women, which I think is just fantastic, right? Love it. And yes, we do know that most of the writers in Korea are women, so there's it's kind of more in that category, but still 5 women and
yes. Yeah.
Let's celebrate that, people. That is amazing.
Yes. Do you like Brahms instead of Record of Youth? Thank you, Marion.
Yes.
Yes.
But I would love to see the female team of Beyond Evil writer director win that.
Yeah.
If they give best drama to Unfamiliar Family, I'd like to see the Beyond Evil 1-2 of writer directors. Record of Youth sucked. No. Oh, I love it. Oh my God, I love it. That's the plot. Right? What did you say, Mary? What was it? Yeah. What do you like? Brahms was really well written. Yeah, especially those last 2 episodes. Yeah.
Oh my God. I couldn't let it go. And it was so woven. Like it was so well done. A Record of Youth, man. I guess they do. I guess they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's really interesting.
Yeah. So Best Director, the nominees were for My Unfamiliar Family, Flower of Evil, Vincenzo, It's Okay to Not Be Okay, and Beyond Evil. So we've got 2 female directors, Kim Hee-won for Vincenzo and Shim Na-yeon for Beyond Evil. She did an amazing job.
That one, I have no problem saying that the Beyond Evil director was, she was
superior.
Spectacular. That story and the way it was told was so tight that even after we learned things, she then would reveal it for a new character, and it still was like, oh God. Yes. It was the way that, let's see. SG Brahms' writing was amazing, but how many dramas completely lose? Yes, exactly. I want to applaud them, SG just for sticking the landing when usually those types of shows fall apart.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It was so well done. Yeah. Beyond Evil. I mean, if you look at the number of deaths in that show and maybe compare it to a show like Mouse,
right? Yeah.
What the director did with Beyond Evil, it was so well crafted, and the characters, the actors' performances, it was just so good.
It was top tier. It was top tier. And I really hope she wins the best director for sure. Mouse, best editing. Marco, you can have that one. Absolutely. For sure. It's all yours.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I would say, I would love to see a 1-2 punch of Beyond Evil taking director and screenwriter.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Now I want to stay up till 3 a.m. so I can watch the awards show.
Yeah, I
just might. Yeah.
It's crazy. I know.
Because I'm so like, how is the Beyond Evil, Flower of Evil thing going to play out, you know?
Ooh, I know. Oh, it's, I don't know, you guys, I'm feeling
that's Holly.
It is. What was it, Holly? What was it?
She said Mouse is driving her nuts.
I still have to watch 12 and 13. I
watched
saying.
12.
Did you? Okay. Guys, join us on Sunday and we'll discuss all of our watch lists because boy, do we have thoughts. There are a lot of thoughts. We had 3 premieres this week. We had Mouse again, where we're all trying to figure out who is who and who's still dead and alive and brains and whatever. And it's crazy. Yeah.
Come along because you can help us figure it out.
Right? Every week we're wait, what is happening? So this was amazing, you guys. Thank you so much. This was such a fun way to go through all of these. Were there any final snubs that you guys had, or any final thoughts before we kind of wrap it up here? I do, Marco, that they did an opening title sequence. You know, I think they actually do. I think there is, maybe not in Korea, but I think in general there is an open law school. Yeah, we'll definitely be talking law school still.
Yeah.
The taxi driver. Yes.
While you guys are here, please go ahead and hit that like button. It tells YouTube a lot, and it's really important to YouTube, which is important to us. So please, if you can hit that like button, that would be awesome. Stranger 2, Stranger 2 did not get anything at all, but
that's really interesting. I thought it would have gotten maybe a writing nominee or something like that. Shanae Sun will win the best actress for movies. Oh, that's right. She's nominated in the movie category too. We aren't even touching that because maybe they'll give it to her there.
But you're right.
Interesting. Maybe. Okay. No, I still think her Mr. Queen role was iconic. It was so freaking good. God, that was such a good performance. I really want to see her win that. Wouldn't that be amazing if she won drama and movie in the same night?
Oh my God.
Has that happened before, you guys?
Oh, that's a good question to ask Google.
I know. I'm going to have to Google that. Yeah. Wookiee should be nominated for Love Struck in the City. Okay. Tail of the Nine-Tailed Kimbo. Marco, you...
Marco's just listing the shows, shows that he watched.
Like, what's the most absurd thing I can say? Here, go. And then they'll read it because I've suddenly become Ron Burgundy where I'll read whatever comes across the screen. Oh, God. Halfway through it, I'm like, oh, it's Marco. I'm going to stop talking. You see? Exactly. Now I've learned, Marco. I now stop. All right. All right, you guys. Well, there it is. There is our show. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us, letting us walk through all these nominees, what we're liking, what we're excited for, what could possibly happen. Let's see. Elise has a Somewhere Where Stranger has been awarded before the non-awards. Like, oh, right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting for sure. Marco for Best Supporting YouTuber. Yes, absolutely.
Oh my God, you guys. Yeah.
Okay, you guys are the best. It was so fun. All right, you guys. And as always, join us on Sunday so we can have another conversation about what we're all watching. It'll be great. And if you are brand new, thank you so much for joining us. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because again, we're still trying to figure out the algorithm here on YouTube. But if you are new to us, we are the K3. I'm Jen.
I'm Marisa. This is my cat 6. And Marco is behind you.
Yes.
And you guys are part of the K3. Thank you so much. We had so much fun, and we will reconvene when all of the winners is the word I'm looking for. When the winners are announced. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. We will totally do that, Marianne. Absolutely. Okay, cool. And since Startup for some reason got a random shout out, let's shout them out again.
Yeah. Okay.
자, 그럼 구독자님들 구독, 좋아요, 알림 설정까지 부탁해요. 안녕.
안녕.